Welcome to the Childless Millennials podcast. I'm your host, Marissa.
And I'm Bethany.
And this is a long time coming. I think I've wanted to do a podcast for like 5 years now, and we're doing it. I'm so excited.
Awesome. Me too. I'm so excited.
So on this first episode, we figured we would talk about what we hope this podcast is going to be, like our hopes and dreams and what we want to talk about, and kind of the like meaning and idea behind Childless Millennials. But before we get into that, what's in your mug?
I've got this cat person mug that has my Dunkin' Donuts latte in it with the new banana flavor. I don't know if I like it yet. It's okay.
You're like sipping it to
it's
like.
All right. It's like that artificial banana flavor like in my coffee, which I like that flavor, but not sure about in coffee, but I'm still drinking it. So
Maybe.
Can't be too bad.
Yeah. And I have I don't know, it's dog mug. It looks like Boston Terrier. Yeah, something like that. And I am drinking Celsius. I have the Cosmo Red Fruit Punch one, and it's very good. I can't wait to finish it. It's so good. All right, cheers. Yes. Okay, let's see. So, Bethany, did you ever think about hosting a podcast?
It's come across my mind, but I've never had like the ability to, and I've always been like, what do I talk about? What's it going to be about? Yeah. Everyone's always told me to like start a podcast or videos about my animals, but I'm like, I don't know. I've never really like thought about it for real.
Same. I thought about it. Like I said earlier, I wanted to do a podcast for like probably the last 5 years. And I think I was going to start with like a photography one because that's obviously like where I was 5 years ago, was very much deep into my business. And then as time went on, my interest changed, like paranormal, true crime. And that's pretty much what I listen on a daily basis. Like I don't listen to music. I listen like nonstop, like stories about paranormal, which is so funny.
I've been on a podcast. I was on an episode one time just about basically business owners, like local business owners. So I was on a podcast once, but that's about it.
I was on a podcast once too, as a photography one, and I can't remember what it was about, but it was a very long time ago, and it wasn't like this. It was like on the computer.
Yeah, mine was too. I think it was like a Zoom call basically that I did. Yeah.
It must have been like probably COVID time. So we like.
Yeah, I think it was for me too, right after.
So what are your favorite types of podcasts? Like,
I don't listen to them very often, honestly. Like I sometimes will listen to Disney ones, honestly. I'll things that are like a lot of like park news, things going on with the Disney parks.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do listen to some of the true crime or paranormal ones. I haven't really gotten into any like specific ones. Yeah. Just like every once in a while. I more likely watch them on YouTube. So like I'll just find random ones instead of just finding like a podcast to follow. I'll sometimes just find a random video.
I guess I'm the same that way. Like I'm more so not a podcast about Disney, but I watch like the Disney vlogs. Like I watch
a lot of the vloggers about Disney. Yeah. Some of them I've been following for years too. So it's kind of fun to see their progression. To see like what kind of videos they do now versus in the beginning where it's just filming their life, going to the parks or something. Yeah.
I know. I get it.
Yeah.
So to dive into this podcast and why we're starting it, at least for me, I'll speak on like why I wanted to do this. So Childless Millennials kind of came to my mind because I guess I'm feeling lonely in that sense. I feel like there aren't many childless millennials, but then again, I look further into it as I'm doing this and there's actually a lot of childless millennials. So I kind of wanted to start the podcast and meet other people, like like-minded people, talk about why you're a childless millennial. Did you choose it? Did you not choose it? How was it like growing up? What's your life now? And I think that people categorize us into one specific category. Like either they love us or they freaking hate us.
Or they're like selfish for not having kids.
Exactly. I'm glad you brought that up because the selfish thing really gets me. And it's like, I don't want you to think I'm being selfish, but like, why can't I be selfish? Like, why can't I choose to live my life for me? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And if you want children, great. You can have children. There's nothing against that. But I just don't think that children are for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I wrote on here. So, excuse me. This is the first podcast, and I've never done this before. So I do have notes, and I'm going to refer to them. I wrote on here, it feels like everyone around me is following this invisible timeline of succession. Like they go to college, they get married, they buy a house, they have children, and I feel like everyone is just kind of following that. And I just want people to know that there isn't a timeline. You don't have to do something
Or like, oh,
the way
we're this
society
age,
says.
we should be having kids. It's like, no, you don't have to.
And the
be,
pressure
no?
too, because like they're like, if you have an age, and if you don't have a child by then, you might die giving birth. If you know, and I'm just like, well, that's terrifying. So I'm just
like, oh, do you want to be in your 50s when your kid's in college or in high school?
You can go one way or the other. You can live your life now and then be an old parent, or you can have your kids, 10 years ago and be a young parent. So you can go both ways. And
exactly.
I'm almost positive kids are not in my future. I'm not sure, just because I want to have like my husband's DNA walking around on this, earth. But then again, I watch my nieces and nephews and I'm just like, take them back, please.
Like it's good for a small dose, but then when I can give them away after I'm done.
Literally, they're like a pain in the ass. And I just, whatever. Okay. And then let's see. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much all that I have on here as for like why I wanted to start this podcast. Is there any reason why you agreed to be the host on this? Is it kind of the same idea?
Kind of like I'm along the same lines as you. I feel like I have a lot of the similar feelings towards everything. And for one, I was like, this is such a fun idea. Yes. And I was so excited that you asked me, because I'm like, this is really fun.
I know.
And I love talking.
Yes, I know.
And I think a lot of the topics that we're going to be talking about are really cool.
Yes.
And I think a lot of people our age in general can relate to a lot of things we're going to talk about, whether you've got kids or not. Like it's going to be really relatable and really fun to just listen.
Yeah.
And we kind of just to like hang out, and it's like
that's
to have our listeners be like hanging out with us.
I just want to have like I just want to meet people, and I just want to hang out, because for me, I've been pushed out of friend groups because I don't have children. Yeah. So I've tried to be friends with people who have children, and unfortunately it just doesn't work. And I've tried multiple times.
Because it becomes more of like, oh, it's a play date for our kids now. It's not really.
But also like they
talk
at
about
least
mom stuff.
Exactly. In my mind, I know nothing. Like I can't give advice. I can't, tell them
the same things have happened to me before.
Yeah. So
I have opened my mouth. It's been like, nothing
against them, but it's just I don't feel included, and I'm just ready to kind of have a little more of a social life, because like I said, I have almost no friends. So it's going to be cool to kind of find other people out there. Yeah. So topics. I guess on here, let's kind of explain what a millennial is. Yeah. So I have written down on here what millennials have gone through and like what
are the years that it starts? I know it kind of ends in 94, 5, I think.
96, I think. Okay. So I believe it's 1989 to 96. If it's wrong, I'll go ahead and like put this in the video. I think that's the time.
Yeah, it might even be like 80 or something.
Yeah, it was like 80, 82.
I'm going to look it up.
Guys, probably should have known this before, like, I don't know, starting this podcast. But all I know is that I'm a millennial.
Yeah, I think it's like 81 to 96.
Okay.
So
that sounds right.
Because I knew it's pretty broad, because I was born in 89, and that was not right at the cusp. It's like a lot of people before me too. So
like we're almost smack dab in the middle. We are a little bit later, but in the millennial region. Yeah. So millennials, we grew up witnessing 9/11, a recession because of the war in Afghanistan, COVID, another recession, school shootings.
I feel like there was like a lot in there too. Like even before that, because I feel like even before COVID, there's just been so many things.
Well, yeah. So I don't think this is in order, because there's some of this I'm like, wait, that kind of happened before. True. But like there's been massive school shootings. It's always been a problem, but it's been like every day. Word. You know what I mean? It's like so bad. Hurricane Katrina, Hurricane Maria, the rise of internet and social media. That's a huge one. I think that we might have to have technology in
general, but social media.
Yeah. Social media
are big.
I feel like that's going to be a whole episode.
It should be.
Because like there's so much.
Because I feel like that's a lot of like how things have changed for us as millennials. Like thinking about growing up as a kid, we didn't have a lot of things that kids nowadays have.
We had Tamagotchis.
And now, I mean, even like the internet, like we watched the internet become a thing. Yes. We watched YouTube be created. Like YouTube,
Instagram, guys, Instagram.
Google.
I know.
We used to ask Jeeves.
Little Ask Jeeves, that was a good one.
And like, so a lot of the stuff nowadays that like we take for granted, like didn't exist.
That's so
for us
wild
as
to
kids.
me.
Like technology changes so fast, but like we were in the like brink of a lot of it.
Do you feel old when you think
I
about
feel
that?
so old.
I feel so
like
old
we're older
too.
than Google.
I think about my parents though, and I'm like, they watched color TV become a thing.
I know.
And then even older than that, grandparents, they
the
watched
telephone, like cars.
but even just TV come out. Like it's just like they never had that, just had the radio.
Yeah.
And it's just so weird to me that that's in a reachable era. Like I feel like we're living in like, remember Xenon?
The Xenon of the 21st century. Yeah.
I think about that
like
all the
shouldn't we have
time.
flying cars by now?
Seriously.
Hoverboards.
We passed that date. Like that they had on it.
I
I thought it was sometime last year, I think. I don't remember, but yeah. Siri's trying to say hello. Go away, Siri. I don't know. Okay. All right. So
since you're talking about things of the future, I'm going to listen.
Well, also we kind of talked about digital music. So we had obviously tapes, I think, and then the CD came out, but then the iPod came out.
Yeah.
Or those little.
So we watched all of that happen. Cause I mean, I had all the cassette tapes as a kid growing up, and
same.
then that switched to like CDs for a while. I mean, even DVDs, like think about VHSs going from DVDs. Then there was Blu-ray for a while. Don't really understand
kind of went away
what the difference between that and the DVD was, but now we just stream everything, which is still crazy. I feel like a lot of people our age don't even like watch cable anymore because everything is
funny
just
you
streamed.
say that. So we have cable here at our house.
Cable at our house too.
Only because my husband's mother is his grandmother, and she doesn't know how to like really watch TV that's not cable. So we still have cable for that reason. But Nick and I, my husband and I, decided that we were going to get rid of it probably like a decade ago.
Yeah, we were going to many times, but then there's like random things we want to watch, like maybe the Super Bowl or I don't know, a hockey game or whatever.
Yeah, that's been hard. Well, I guess it's not been hard because we do have cable and we can pull it up, but I wonder like how the hell you would do that. Yeah. Anyways, let's see what else. Oh, the legalization of gay marriage, that was within our time period. Gender equality. That's an episode. Student loan crisis, and then not to mention the current state of our world.
Yeah, and even with like the student loan thing too. I think like I don't know. I feel like everything's gotten more expensive in general, in general, and the student like it was kind of one of those things like you were saying before. Like you do this, like there's like you're supposed to do all these things in order, and like college was always something like and then you're supposed to go to college.
The succession of life,
but like a lot of people can't afford college, so it's like they've stopped along the lines letting people know there's other things you can do, like trade schools. There's other like things you can do.
But society told you you won't be successful unless you go to college.
Because like nowadays, college degrees don't necessarily get you a job, especially in certain fields.
Seriously.
Like, it's
like your field.
My field is very competitive.
Wow.
I work with animals, and you wouldn't think it if you aren't in it, but it's actually like zookeeping and everything. It's such a competitive field.
I was gonna ask like what that field
and so like
was.
You not only need a degree, but your degree can be like animal science, animal behavior, zoology. There's so many different aspects of it.
Sure.
It doesn't really matter what you get your degree in, but a lot of it is your experience. Like if you don't have experience in the field, you're not going to get a
with
job.
photography. It's experience.
Yeah.
No matter, because I do have my degree in photography. I feel like I would be. Or I don't know if I'd be in the same area I am now, but I feel like I could be. Yeah. And I feel like it's people see that. Like I see people start their businesses like at 16 and they are running full wedding businesses and like they're like 19 years old and they've got, it's insane. It's absolutely insane.
So yeah, we've been through a lot as millennials, I feel like for sure.
Yeah. So
there's a lot to talk about.
That's definitely molded our anxiety-ridden depressed brains. You know what I mean? Like I feel like we're all kind of there.
We all have trauma. It's okay.
Oh my God, it's trauma. I guess the next thing I want to talk about quickly is merchandise. So I know that this is the first episode and I'm already talking about merch, but I don't know about you. I want to walk around with a shirt that says Childless Millennials. I want people to know I'm a childless millennial, but also how cool is merch. Like I just think merch is so fun. So we're gonna have merch. We will put the details on social media probably, but are you excited for merch?
I'm excited. That'll be fun. Yeah.
I think it'll be really cool.
Maybe we'll have mugs.
Yes, I know. That's what's in your bag. Yeah. Let's see. And then social media. Speaking of that, so we have social media, obviously, because that's what you use to I don't know, promote your business. I was trying to think about like being a millennial and how we didn't have social media and like how in the world did
we all just learn how to do it. We knew how to do code when we had MySpace.
Oh my god, code. Oh my gosh, that was the best.
We all just didn't like, nobody told us how to do it.
Was it just like, bulletin boards and papers on light poles?
How to do it somehow.
So yes, we have social media. So follow us on social media. Follow us on social media. Follow us on social media. We have Instagram, Facebook. We're gonna have our YouTube, so subscribe if you're watching this. And we have a website. You can check that out. That's where our merchandise is gonna be. And tell your friends about us. I think we said this earlier, but it's not just for the childless millennial. I think it's for the millennial. It's for anyone that wants to, like, I don't know, sit down and chat about our life.
If you've got stories about things.
Yeah, exactly. So another thought I was thinking for doing this podcast is listener stories. I don't know about you, but the podcast I listen to, every week they read stories from random people about like their experiences with the paranormal or even true crime. I think there are some true crime ones. So I was thinking for this podcast, since we don't have like a topic that's just like one thing, that each week we can have a new topic and then read those stories.
Yeah.
Right now there's only a couple that we like, 2 ideas that we have in mind. But if you follow us on Instagram, we'll post that soon.
And if you like send us a story and it ends up being something we're like, that's a good topic, it might become a whole topic.
Yeah, exactly. You can enter your story on our website. We have a contact form. You can just fill it out right there, or you can message us. If you know us, you can text us, and we'll read it each week. You can be anonymous. You don't have to be anonymous. You don't have to be anonymous. And I think we're ending the near the pot.
You're struggling, aren't you?
I really struggle. Anything else you want to, anything else you want Oh my God.
We're going to have like blooper videos.
I know. Just keep this in here. Anything else you want to say? Like, do you have any other hopes, dreams, whatever for this podcast?
Not really, other than like some of the topics I'm just super excited about.
So. You're really in depth in that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, no, I think it'll be really fun. So I hope you guys stick around.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching today's podcast. Tune in next week because it's going to be about Bethany and I. We're going to talk about who she is, who I am, what we do, and all that stuff. So if you want to get to know us, tune in next week and
say hi to your cat.
Yeah.